Last week and a half, I discovered that I'm an ENTP. I didn't even know what that meant before then. I probably had heard of Myers-Briggs many times in my life, or even sort of taken some tests of it. I just didn't really care. Didn't really know. But I randomly took this one. My sister sent it to me, and I get this ENTP result. And since I am an ENTP, as further proof of it, I questioned it right away, because I thought, I could have answered those questions differently, couldn't I? Or like, I don't even know if I answered them right. Like, sometimes I don't know what the question means. Like, what's the point? What's the system? I'm an ENTP. I don't trust it unless I know your system. Well, so then I started to discover the system. So, okay, so there's a letter for each. You're one or the other. How can that be? Okay, all this, and then it's not just that. Okay, so then I went through each category. Am I introverted or extroverted? I read the different stuff on the website about it, the 16 Personalities website. Okay, and then I went for the S, and then the N. Okay, yeah. The next one, yeah, okay. So now I'm a little bit more convinced that, okay, I'm an ENTP. Okay, well, then I start reading. Then I start reading the description. I read the whole description. It's like, oh, wow. Yeah, those are my strengths. Those are my weaknesses. Yeah, wow. Yeah. And then I'm wondering, well, this is probably not totally yet. Maybe they just make everybody sound like they're the same, and you could read any of them and read yourself into it, and maybe that's the case. Well, I more and more became convinced that, no, this is legit. Wow, this is legit. Whoa, this is legit. Especially since everything I know about ENTP, now I'm seeing it in myself all week, and one of the things I'm seeing is that for the past week and a half, I've been obsessed with trying to figure out this, and reading all about it, watching a bunch of these dumb videos like this one, doing all kinds of research to find out. And I think us ENTPs, we can do that. I'm a turbulent one, so maybe I do it even more. I don't really know. But the funny thing is, our research isn't always the best. You might be one right now, and that's why you're watching this, because you know, and like some other personalities might not even look it up. They just whatever. Or, oh, maybe that is me. Or, oh, I got my friend. He's an ESTJ. I got him to take it the other night. And, or he had taken it and he hadn't really thought much about it. And then, he just knew what he was. And then I start reading him the description, and he's like, oh, yeah, wow. And I'm reading him, are these your weaknesses? Are these your strengths? And he was skeptical too, because he's saying, I don't know, it's probably isn't it all just written to, make everybody feel good, or what is this? And I'm like, no, these are different, and I'm finding it out. So, I'm getting more and more sure, right? It's just interesting how, I think this is an ENTP way of being sure. You figure out the system, you learn all that you can about it, you watch all the videos, you watch all this stuff, and again, like I say, it's not all perfectly good research, because, what are these stupid videos? Who knows what's going on? But, it'd be better to give me some good source. I did get a book. I read half a book today. It was really pretty good, and I just find that the proof of it is my obsession over it right now. See that guitar right there? I bought that a few years ago. I learned how to play it in like one day, one day, whatever. I watched YouTube videos, I played it for weeks and weeks, and I played it, and then I lost interest. And now I play it like hardly ever, and I'd never really improved upon the basics of knowing just a few chords, but I was like obsessed over it. I was thinking at the time, oh, I'm probably gonna do this, I'm gonna become a great guitarist. Yeah, well, I'm an ENTP. You can think you're onto something, and then somehow in your life it goes away. I went on some health food craze a few years ago. I don't even really remember it, but my sister still laughs about it. And they tell me, like, you used to be, like, talking about this candy bread, and now you're just eating junk food all the time, and you're doing all this, and I'm like, I don't even remember. I guess I got into that for a while, but you lose interest, and that's a problem we have, but it's also part of what gives us some good things, too, and that's interesting. But the P, oh, man, the prospecting. The more I learn about this, I saw it in myself today at work, and it's just like debilitating almost, the amount of infinite prospecting that we do. I'm thinking of all the possibilities, what I'm going to do today. It's like, well, if I was a good, strong judger person, I'd probably have a list. I'd be like, I got to do this, and I'm going to do it in that order, and it's not changing. Boom. And then I'd go and do it. But instead, I'm like, well, I need to do these things, and I'll probably do them in this order, but maybe I'll go over to and do that thing too, and then do this, and then, and I'm thinking to myself, I just need somebody to control me. I need somebody to tell me just to do this so that I can focus. Because all these unlimited possibilities are not that freeing, even though I'm a prospector because I feel freed by not making the decisions until the last possible moment. At the same time, boy, is it nice if you can just stick to a plan and do it. Oh, I'm too perfectionistic. I can't even clean my house because I'm prospecting the million different ways that I could have it clean. And since I don't have a spot for everything and I haven't figured out the perfect plan, I can't even get started. And I just can't. I just keep accumulating mess. It's terrible. I'm so much happier if I could be clean. If I could just get a little bit of J. I wish you could change my personality temporarily for a while. I mean, to get motivated somehow to go and do it. And then once I start cleaning, I can do it. I can do it, and I'm doing it, and I'm so happy. And I'm so happy that I'm getting something done. But then it's going to get dirty. It's going to get cluttered again. And then look at me. I'm making a YouTube video here, and I know with everything in me that my life would be so much better if I organized my house. I got crap all over my table. I feel so good when I have a clear table, but it's so rare. And I don't want to just shove everything somewhere. It's like I want everything to go in its place, but I can't make my decisions of what I'm going to do. Oh, man. I've got issues. But there's advantages to being in ENTP. And it's so funny to see how we are so obnoxiously argumentative about everything and how we're always trying to find what's wrong with a plan. And whenever somebody says something, which is, well, that's not precisely right. And you're probably doing it right now if you're really an ENTP now for me. And you say, well, that's not precisely right. Or is that really? You know, it's like, I wouldn't have said it that way. I wouldn't have said it that way. But, it's just, oh, man. Crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to post this. I thought I'd post some more videos. I want to really do some more research so that I know more what to post. But I just want to say, so far I've been so utterly fascinated watching a million videos about it. And I really don't think that every personality type does that. Like I say, my friend, he wasn't even interested and he hardly knew. And then I'm telling him all about it. And because this is what we do too. We convince people of things. I'm convincing him this is important. There's potential here. Prospecting. I can change the whole world if I understand Myers-Briggs. Oh, it'll help me improve. I'll be able to be a better person because I'll learn. And this is where I'm at right now. Who knows where I'll be next month. But I kind of think this is going to stick with me because this has consumed me more than anything has for a while. This has just consumed me this week. I can't think about anything. I'm a roofer. I started my own business. And while I'm roofing by myself sometimes, like in the fall when I don't have students to help or whatever, I listen to audio novels. Like I just started doing this a few years ago. And I love a good thriller, like John Grisham or whatever. Ted Decker even. I discovered him through that. But I just keep working, shingling, and I'm listening to the audio novel. And I love that. I like to go to work. I'll pass the time away, I'll get my work done, and I'll be listening to my audio novel the whole day. And this past week, I haven't even been able to listen to my audio novels, even though they're really good. Because all I can do is argue with myself all day long about how this stuff works. And then in between breaks, which I like a lot of breaks, I'm my own boss, so I can take breaks. And then I'm reading articles. And then I'm arguing with myself and thinking about how this will work, and what about this, and could this be, and what about my friend? Oh boy, I bet he's a J. Oh, he's a J for sure. What else is he? I admire J's. I don't know everybody that's a J, but you can kind of prospect about it. That guy's a J. I know that guy. Those guys that impress me so much because they can get stuff done. It's like, wow. I start doing something, and then, oh, wait, let me go do something else. Maybe it'd be more efficient to do it this way. Or, all this crazy intuitive prospecting thinking, yeah, it's logical, but it's not. It's not. It's funny because it's like, here I am, my J friends, they can just go and mow their lawn. But I'm sitting here prospecting about, well, maybe I shouldn't mow it. Maybe I'll mow it tomorrow. Well, maybe I should wait till it's shady, and then I'll start mowing. Oh, and then when I mow it, well, how am I going to do it? Well, maybe I should be first dirty. I should first do it after I do something else on the roof, and then I don't have to take a shower, do it, and then I'll first get the gas in it, and then I'll empty it when I'm just thinking through all these crazy things. It would be better for me to mow my lawn in the most inefficient way possible and just do it than to be constantly prospecting about how I'm going to do this or how I might do this. It's ridiculous. And I didn't know this really about myself in this way until I'm reading this Myers-Briggs stuff. I can't believe it because I generally think my whole life, I don't really know myself very well. I kind of know I got strengths. I know I got weaknesses. And I know I can't stop arguing sometimes to my own harm. And I know but I did not really. It's so helpful to me so far to see this. And I just hope it's helpful to you to watch my video. So anyway, if I get a few views or any nice comments, maybe I'll post some more. But hey, if you're an ENTP, I hope this was helping you discover something. So later.